Warning: the following presentation includes solely ideas from the Europe West suggestion forums. It doesn't include actual upcoming champions. All abilities have been performed by professional dummies and no champions have been heard in the making.
Welcome summoners to a new installment of the Community Champion Suggestion Spotlight. My name is Abyss Walker and I'll be bringing you this month's winner, Tumalt, the Silent Herald, created by summoner Lupism. Tumalt is a resourceless champion that can either fill the role of an AD carry or a jungler with a short duration stealth and some self-targeting buffs. Tumalt's passive, Sniper Shroud, grants her 1% armor penetration for each 4% critical hit chance. Critical chance is further increased against minions and neutral monsters. Critical hits blind targets for a short duration. Affected targets cannot get the debuff again for a short time. Her first ability, Veil of Mists, is key to her kit. When activated, Tumalt gains a stealth for a short duration. Attacking breaks stealth, but guarantees a critical hit. Her critical hit chance against minions and neutral monsters is passively increased. This ability has several uses, the most prominent of which is an escape mechanism, if used as a carry, or an opener, if placed as a jungler. Next up is Suppressive Fire, an ability that substantially increases her attack speed for a while and slows down targets hit for a short duration, while the ability is active. This is your bread and butter in teamfights, and will also help you farm up on lane and clean up jungles quite quickly. Take 1 point early to ensure ganking or kiting in lane, then either choose to train the skill further as a damage steroid or focus on Shimmering Veil for more mid-game durability. Her third skill, Shimmering Veil, is an enormous buff to her survivability by either granting her armor and magic resist when activated, or restoring a flat amount of health per attack while not on cooldown. Any slows affecting Tumalt will only be half as effective, reducing the strength of the slow and not the duration. This ability, in combination with Veil of Mists, will help you survive situations that would spell certain doom otherwise. Last, but by no means least, we have her ultimate, Shroud of Vengeance. It enhances her next auto attack with bonus magic damage and applies a short debuff to the target that stuns it. Should the target die while the debuff is up, Tumalt regains a bonus for her next attack. When playing her as an AD carry, focus on Veil of Mists, taking a point in Suppressive Fire on level 2, then, depending on the situation, take a second point in Veil of Mists or your first point in Shimmering Veil. While jungling, take a point in Shimmering Veil at level 1 for increased sustain, take a point in Suppressive Fire early for overall damage potential. In lane, always try to push up your minions so you can sweep into the brush, stealthing and ambushing your enemy for devastating damage. Make sure they don't escape with Suppressive Fire. Have in mind you can always take a few tower hits with a level 2 or 3 of Shimmering Veil. When pushing your lane, always watch out for enemy junglers. Ganking from the jungle will be hard before level 6, because you won't have your stun. Your double can slow and you have range, but it's still advised to have lane partners with strong CC initiate first. After level 6, the stun will make it much easier to lock down someone. Remember that your stealth, like Akali, Shroud is better used as a disengage rather than ganking maneuver. While in a team fight, make sure you and your team stick to the same target to refresh your stun. If you get focused by the enemy assassin, use your Shroud immediately to disengage. The healing on Shimmering Veil is deceptively strong. Make sure you activate it only when you need to. For on-lane items, start out with Brawler's Gloves, then rushing Berserker's Greaves and upgrading the gloves into an Executioner's Calling. Follow up with an Infinity Edge, then either take a Cloak or Dagger for even more critical hit chance, combined with some Tenacity for durability, or go for a Phantom Dancer for late game damage. Make sure you have both items. Finally, either take a Guardian Angel for that last bit of durability, or even for more damage, a Bloodthirster. In jungle, if you have a team that can give you a good leash, you can start with a Vampiric Scepter or Brawler's Gloves. Otherwise, start with the same cloth and 5 potions, since you are a squishy carry. A Regal's Lantern is not necessary because of your passive, so get your items as you would get them in lane, just more quickly. Also remember, the critical hit scales of AD and caps at 100%, so don't go overboard on only critical hit chance, and find a balance of critical chance and attack damage that suits your playstyle.